What's up, core reporters, and welcome back to my channel. Teen Mom OG, no, not even OG anymore. They keep changing it up, but Teen Mom Next Chapter star Maci Bookout is opening up about how Ryan Edwards' constant run-ins with the law and the rehabs has been sort of impacting negatively her marriage to Taylor McKinney. Listen, we're not new here, right? We all know that Maci's past with Ryan hasn't been all rainbows and unicorns. It's been more like restraining orders and reality TV drama. So it's no surprise that, well, her original baby daddy constantly being picked up by the police in and out of jail and whatnot is starting to take its toll on her marriage. Now, she does also say that another thing is trying to figure out how to support her son Bentley as he tries to have some sort of communication with his father, Ryan Edwards, as well. That has been quite tricky for her. And I'm not surprised. Like, I think this is something that she's discussed on the show and other people have discussed as well in my channel and whatnot, which is how do you handle a situation like this? Is it a good idea for Ryan to be in contact with Bentley, or is it not? Like, is Ryan even coherent enough to have a relationship with Bentley? So I'm not surprised that this has been sort of bothering her for a long time at this point. And so now she also says that she and Taylor, when it comes to trying to manage the way that Ryan's issues cause problems in their relationship, their technique for managing things is to quote unquote temperature check their relationship due to Ryan's turbulent presence in their lives. You know, it's like they're living in a real life weather forecast, and today's forecast might be a mix of emotions. It might be a chance of awkward encounters, or it might have a high chance of Ryan getting arrested again. So whenever something's popping up, maybe there's some kind of like a code words. We're not going to talk about it. What's the temperature on this? Oh, the temperature is cold. It's windy. It's rainy. There's a hurricane. We're not going to talk about Ryan and his issues today then, because that would just kind of be something that has a negative impact on our marriage and on our relationship. And obviously that's something that they don't want. The two of them have been married since 2016, which although it sounds like just yesterday, even in my head, I have a hard time believing that 2016 was 7 years ago, you guys. Holy crap, almost a decade ago. Where does the time go? I swear. So Maci says that another challenge that they've been going through, mind you, this is an interview that she did with the Daily Fail in order to promote the new season of Teen Mom Next Chapter, which is going to be airing tomorrow on MTV. Then, of course, I'm going to be recapping it on my channel the day after that as well. And that's why she's kind of opening up a little bit about everything that's going on in her life there. So I do kind of wish that she opened up about her relationship with Ryan's parents as well. I've always been fascinated by her relationship with Ryan's parents, in addition to Ryan's relationship with his mama. So I do wonder how things have gone, right? Like, they used to be super duper close. They treated her like she was one of their daughters. Like, even after she and Ryan broke up and everything, then they went through an era where they were not speaking at all. The relationship was super cold. I believe that was around the time that Maci had filed a restraining order and Ryan had truly gone off the deep end. He was really threatening her and Taylor, and everything was dangerous. He couldn't be around Bentley because he was never sober. And just look at this, you guys. Look at this. Honestly, there's something that I don't really understand about the situation is why, after Ryan has done all of this, are you suddenly interested in having some sort of a relationship with him and between him and Bentley? I don't know. Like, I know that Teen Mom is on its last leg, and it should be theoretically, right, getting canceled due to the lack of viewership and whatnot. But we all know why the show is still on the air, although we're not going to mention it here because it's kind of a dark reason. So I'm just so curious. Is it for storyline purposes? Like, what really is the reason here that she is trying to all of a sudden, I don't want to say push this on Bentley, but try to forge a relationship between Ryan and Bentley? Because when the restraining order was on, he was not allowed to talk to her kids, or her daddy, or anybody in her life, right? So why now that he seems to be even like more far gone than ever before at this point, right? I don't know. The whole thing is so weird, and I'm excited to hear her try to sort of share her side of all of this on the upcoming season of the show. I'm not sure how I'm going to feel about it, but I'm going to tune in, right? I'm a little nosy, and you guys all know that. So I'm going to tune in. Hopefully you guys will tune in. And if not, hopefully you'll at least tune in to the recaps here on my channel. Now, you guys, I do have to ask you, how would you react if you were Maci in this situation? Would you be pushing for Ryan and Bentley to have a relationship? Or would you just like wait for Ryan to complete a real jail stint and to complete rehab and actually stay clean afterwards before he came near your son? Also, is it something that you'd be broadcasting on MTV, knowing that your son's a teenager? You guys have already made enough money as it is off of, his story and his sadness and his trauma and your own as well, and kind of just go forward and live a private life and everything. Like, I don't know. You hear all the time about these teen mom kids being targets for bullies at school because of their, no offense, but kind of trashy lives and family situations like being broadcasted on TV. So I don't know that this is something that I would personally continue doing. But listen, every situation is different. Like, these people don't have the money that you think they have, it seems like, right? Like, every time you turn around, someone is being chased after by the IRS, and they're not able to pay what they owe. Right? So there might be a reason why they're still going, despite this not really necessarily, in my humble opinion, being in the best interest of Bentley at the end of the day. But I digress. Let me know all of your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. And as usual, we'll chat. That's all for now. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.